Right, so what is up guys, SDPeasy here, and today we've got another serious video, more on a serious note. Just like the phase rain video, we just need to talk about this because it's not great. Now, I'm sure you guys, you might never heard of him, you may have never seen of him, but I'm sure you probably heard the name, you may have never watched his channel, but you've probably heard of Reckful in the gaming community, and if you haven't, you've probably heard of his name on Twitter in the last 24 hours. He's a very OG Twitch streamer, one of the first ever sort of really big Twitch streamers. Hundreds of thousands of followers across platforms, and he's most known for his commitment and his esports commitments to video making and esports. Obviously, part of being a professional player at World of Warcraft, which obviously is a massively fantastic game. And obviously, the news has broken in the last 24 hours that he's taken his own life at the age of 31, which is horrendous. It's not good. It's really not good, and it's sad that as a community, as a gaming community in general, we're losing more and more people. If you think back to last year, we lost Etika, who lost he lost the plot through mental health issues. And this is another example of that. Mental health issues clearly affected him. He spoke about having mental health issues in the past, and he posted some rather worrying tweets in the last few days about that scared people about mental health. And clearly it was too late to save him. He'd already made this sort of decision a few days ago. Clearly, it was reported by his roommate that he had took his own life at the age of 31, which is another. It's just gone far too young. It's horrendous to talk about. Really, it's not nice. But I feel, although this is horrendous, it's something that it shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen. But it's something that people need to learn from. That if you are suffering with mental health problems and you do have doubts and horrible thoughts, which I can speak from experience is not a fun place to be. I've had that moment in my life where I have been deeply depressed and have had these suicidal thoughts, and it's a horrible place to be, and you should never be put in that position. You should be able to talk to someone, and if you've never experienced this, this should be a wake up call for people. Just message your friends or just message your family and just check they're okay. Just ask them if they're all right. Ask them what they're doing. Just have a conversation with people every day. If you just think of someone that you haven't spoken to in a while and just send them a message. Just ask if they're okay, because they might need that message. They may really need that message in their life right now. Just that message of you checking they were okay, so they know that you care. People really probably need that in their life. And you've got every responsibility as everyone else has to just send that message to one of your friends and just ask that if they're okay, and just check they're all right, because clearly people aren't. And it is sad to see, because you're unaware of it a lot of the time. That's the sad thing, because people don't talk about it, and I know I didn't talk about it to anyone for a long time until after it happened. And there's a lot of people out there that still don't know it's true. Don't know about this. So it's something that I experienced, and it's something a lot of people experience in mental health issues, and it's horrible. You should never have to experience that. So just talk to people. Just make sure everyone's okay and if they're not okay, just go and do something. I know it's tough because we're in lockdown, but just message your mate and be like, do you want to go and just, I don't know, just go for a drive, or just sit in a car park and talk to each other outside your cars. Just make sure your friends are okay and your family, and just talk to people. Because obviously you end up with situations like this where someone who you'd think have everything they could ever want. They're famous. They've got probably loads of money, probably all the following you could ever want for, all these fans, and they have a lovely lifestyle. But it wasn't right for him. Clearly, it wasn't what he wanted, and he wasn't happy, which is why sadly he's chosen to take his own life. And yeah. And obviously, throughout the gaming community, there's thousands and thousands of people that have posted across social media about how he has touched their life in a way where he's even just watching one of their videos, and the amount of people he's touched and reached out to and changed their life, or just watch his videos, or watch him stream, and he makes them smile. And they've lost that because people didn't know. And sometimes it's if you don't act, sometimes you are too late. Like in this situation here, it's not great. It's really not great. But yeah, it just think about people. Just talk, because otherwise we end up in horrible situations like this where somebody takes their life far too young and it's a waste of a life. Just talk to people. Just make sure everyone's okay, because it's not nice, and it's horrible, really. It's just a not a nice thing to think about, really, is it? Rest in peace, Byron. A great of the community taken far too soon. You had so much more potential to give and to show, and just the amount of people that you made smile on a daily basis. It's horrendous. It really is, because the amount of people that you probably didn't even realise you made smile on a daily basis, and clearly not. Just mental health is a really serious thing, and sadly it's not treated properly in the world. So just talk to people, make sure they're okay. But yeah, it's just more of a serious video today. But you need to do it. You need to just check your friends are okay, because don't let situations like this happen. It's not something we should ever have to talk about. It's horrible, but sadly we do. But yeah, that's today's video. Subscribe if you're new. Hopefully just share the message to your friends about this, and hopefully that is the message you get from this, that just help people. Thank you for watching, and peace.